Hey, what's up everybody? It's Steve again, Harmless Rebel. Time for another quick video. This one's going to be a quick dig video. I met up with brother Billy Hurst today, and we got to spend a couple hours hanging out. And about an hour of that was at a restaurant. I knew of a restaurant that was right next to a decent record store. So we met up there, had lunch at... I think it's Henry's Louisiana Grill. It's a pretty famous Cajun restaurant, Cajun fusion restaurant in this area. It's been on Food Network a bunch of times and all over the TV and internet over the years. But so we had a really good lunch there, really spicy lunch, and then headed down the road to Albums, which is one of the record stores, and it's literally a few doors down from where we were. So we didn't get a whole lot of time. He had to get going. He only had a few hours to spend in town. So we only got through about half the store. But found some pretty cool stuff. I think I found 4 or 5. Looks like 4 decent albums. I thought I got more than this. But found some really cool stuff. I'll start with the country and then move on from there. You know, being Billy Hurst, we went right to the country music section, which was cool. And I actually found something I've been looking for years. I never find it in decent condition, and when I do, it's always crazy expensive. I saw one in worse condition than this, the same pressing, maybe a month and a half ago for like $45. And I was blown away. I picked this one up for $8. This store is kind of funny. There's stuff that you'll find in there. Really hard to find stuff that's got really low prices, and then you'll find something that you really want. You know, it happened to me. I found a bunch of really cool albums that I already have copies of, and they were all priced really low. And then I saw a couple really cool ones that I really wanted, and they were priced through the roof. There was no rhyme or reason to how they price some of their stuff. So, but to find Gunfighter Ballad from Marty Robbins for $8, and this is a, I believe it was a 6i. Yep, Columbia 6i. So I was super stoked. And this was just kind of sitting on top of one of the shelves. They had just cleaned it, and the vinyl, there's not a scratch on it. Just super clean. Like I said, I was just shocked to find it for that price. Couldn't grab that fast enough. This next one, Billy actually grabbed and then decided not to get, so I went ahead and grabbed it. But it's also super clean. I don't think it had a mark on it. Yeah, this thing looks unplayed. But this is David Allan Coe, For the Record, the first 10 years, and just filled with his hits. Again, this was a pretty good price as well. But you have to fold out. But very cool. And it's funny, I mentioned to him before while we were eating dinner, I was like, this place we're going to, I usually find a couple of David Allan Coe albums I've never seen there. And then I told him I also usually find some Steve Earle. And we found both. Steve Earle was a little bit overpriced, like I said. But still, they had some cool stuff. I also grabbed this. If you watch my country updates, you know I love George Strait. I didn't have any of his newer albums, and this one I have on CD, and I love it. So I was really stoked when I saw this one. They had a good price on it, but this is Twang from George Strait. So that's it for the country. Let's see. The last couple were really, one of them has been on my want list for a long time, and again, I never run across it, and when I do, it's always trashed. I can't remember if this is their second or their third album. I want to say it's their third, but I could be wrong. It could be their second. This is from '72, and this is a German pressing. Nope, UK pressing. Why does it say German? Oh, made in Germany. But I found this for $15, and this thing is, man, this thing is super clean. UFO Live. This is when they were still at in their space rock phase. Yep, German. On the Decca label. But again, I never, ever, ever see this. I'm still looking for UFO 1 and UFO 2. Again, I see them, but they're always trashed. I have never seen one of these in this good a condition. I mean, this thing is pretty much flawless. And they had it for $15. So I couldn't grab that one fast enough. I was shocked to see that. And then last but not least is a little bit of German metal. What year was this one? This had to be late 80s. This is also a German pressing. I don't remember what year this was. Oh, wow, this was 85. This is even earlier than I thought. But this is Sinner. Touch of Sin. Original noise pressing. I've been listening to a lot of Sinner lately. I picked up 2 or 3 of their CDs not too long ago. This was $18. I picked up like 4 of their CDs about a month ago. And I was just listening to them the other day. And I also saw that Music on Vinyl has just released a couple of their albums too, so I'll probably be grabbing those as well. But that was it. Like I said, we were only there for an hour. We only made it through the country section, the Just In, and maybe half of the rock section, if even that. And there were still a bunch of crates and piles of Just In stuff that just hadn't made it into any of the bins yet. So really cool day though. I had a blast hanging out with Billy. Really look forward to doing it again next time he comes through. Hopefully we can spend a full day digging and hit a bunch of different places instead of just chilling in one. But a lot of fun. That's it, guys. I hope everybody has a good time. I'll be putting up another video pretty soon. But take care.